Shalom, this is Tirza Lewis, First Lady of Direct Echad. This is my 7th video for women discussing the 6th Hebrew month of the calendar, the month of Elul. For my previous 6 videos on the month of Elul, check out the links in the description section of this video. This lesson is near to my heart. It was 7 years ago that I started this series, teaching women to deeply consider, get in the cycle of things, the Hebrew month of Elul. This is a month of preparation for the 7th month. The 7th month of our calendar is the month of our high holy days, the Day of Trumpets and the Day of Atonement, and the season of our joy at the Feast of Ingathering or the Feast of Tabernacles, and the last great day. Because the 7th month is so packed, we start early in the 6th Hebrew month with preparation. Preparation is both spiritual and physical. It's during Elul that the King of the universe is in the field. Elul means to seek or to search. What are we seeking? And what are we searching for? Think about the kings of old, how when they would come amongst the people, the subjects would go out and seek them. There would be parades, cheers, waves of flags and banners. There was pride in the king and his royal attire and armed soldiers and guards, that he regarded the people enough to show himself to them, to cheer them on. It was inspirational to the people. But if you lived during those times, you had to hear the message of his coming to know to go out. You would prepare yourself, wash your face, put on fresh clothes, get the kids looking right. It's time to go see the king. Hallelujah. We know that it will only be a short time when he is back on his throne, and we want him to remember us then, so we show ourselves now. Spiritually, we examine ourselves. We do a welfare check. Are we right? Is my family right? Are we preparing ourselves when the king is in the field so that we are ready when he is on his throne? Think about entering a banquet hall. Have you ever went to a fancy event, maybe a ball or a wedding, or even a Shabbat service? You plan your outfit and you go shopping. You get your hair done, your nails done. You lay out your garments and you shower and you smell good. You brush your teeth, you comb your hair. You put on nice shoes and jewelry. If you wear makeup, you may put on a little to accentuate your beauty. You smile at yourself in the mirror. There are steps and preparation in the vestibule before entering the banquet hall. This is the time of preparation. This month of Elul is the vestibule. What I want to talk about in Elul 7.0, this 7th video teaching about this month, is dedication and commitment to the cause, discipline. The importance of discipline when we are celebrating the holy days cannot be underemphasized. Distraction will come. Financial blunders will come. Health and sickness will come. Believe me, anyone who celebrates the holy times of Yahweh knows that these things somehow follow you when it's time to focus on the Almighty's feast times. We must have an attitude of discipline and focus that we will concentrate on entering into the holy times that are ahead. I think about the verse where the Apostle Paul exhorts Timothy as follows. I am reminded of your sincere faith, a faith that dwelt first in your grandmother Lois and your mother Eunice, and now I am sure dwells in you as well. For this reason, I remind you to fan into flame the gift of Yah, which is in you through the laying on of my hands. For Yah gave us a spirit, not of fear, but of power and love and self-control. Faith in Hebrew means firmness. It was the firmness, the faith of his grandmother and mother that was imparted into Timothy. Discipline and dedication are both components of the seeking and searching that occurs in Elul. But firmness and dedication, while seemingly linear and static, are also cyclical. Paul says to fan into flame the gift of Yahweh. It's funny that at Sukkot we fan flames a lot. Fanning into flame the gift of Yahweh requires someone setting out with a mission to start a fire. The embers of smoke come, you fan your piece of cardboard until the fire gets enough oxygen to leap out and consume the logs. You don't quit until you achieve this purpose. The moment you quit before achieving the purpose, the fire will die down and eventually burn out. Fanning into flames. The high holy days are a symbol of the time of judgment when the king is on the throne. Judgment happens when it's all said and done. The reapers go out for the final harvest. Hallelujah. When we appear before the king, will our flames be burning or will they be weak? Will we be on fire or will we be lukewarm and cold? We have to ask ourselves questions during this 6th Hebrew month, this month of Elul, which is symbolic of our life. We are always in a season of preparation, as long as we live, right? As long as our hearts are beating, as long as our lungs are pumping oxygen in this cyclical way, in this faithful way, are we also faithful unto the Most High Yah? Hallelujah. The ultimate fulfillment of the 7th month is when our King is on the throne. Judgment is happening, right? We must be disciplined and dedicated to keep our hands to the plow, to keep fanning into flame the gifting that Yah has given to us. I think about this discipline. It's easy to do something one time and maybe even 2 times, but it takes commitment to celebrate the Shabbat every week. It takes a commitment to celebrate the holy days every single year. Hallelujah. It takes a commitment to live a set-apart life, a holy life, every moment, every day, every year, no matter what season it is, no matter what the weather is like, right? It takes a commitment to this cause. It takes a commitment to raise our children and even ourselves up in the ways of Almighty Yahweh. Hallelujah. Human psychology has taught companies to use streaks. I'm putting air quotes up for streaks. Even the Bible app keeps track of your streak, right? And you get badges for being more disciplined. You get different levels of badges and rewards. If you have a favorite coffee shop, you may get a free coffee or pastry after going so many times or spending so much money. We don't serve Yahweh desiring a physical reward, some physical carrot on a stick, but we serve him and we want the streak with him for closeness to him. We do this out of reverence and love for our Creator. It's about humbling ourselves so that we may be acceptable in his sight. Year in and year out in this cycle, we move closer and closer to the time when he will return and set everything in this earth aright. We will be on the side of righteousness in that day only if we continue on this streak, only if we are attuned with his cycle of discipline, and only if our wicks are trimmed and our oil is ready and on fire to burn for the duration. Elul is a reminder to get on if we are falling off, to recharge, to rejuvenate, to refocus, to go out to the field and be inspired by and even bask in the glory of our King. Wave that banner high, hallelujah. Shout to the master of the universe. Worship him, bow low, humble yourself in his presence, and look forward to the coming of trumpets, to the days of awe, to the fasting of atonement, and to the complete joy of Sukkot. Celebrate with your congregation, join with family and friends, and use your gifting to edify the body of its Messiah in this season ahead. Hallelujah. If you are looking for teachings for the holy days, please go ahead and search out our YouTube channel here at Direct Echad. We have hours upon hours of teaching on the fall holy days. We just pray that your season of joy, that the holy days ahead will be wonderful, wonderful, truly a blessing, amazing. Hallelujah, a wonderful time in the Most High. Yah bless. Shalom.